Actually, there's two event that I've conduct in Thailand. The first one is international scout camp with Thailand, Indonesian, and Malaysian candidates. So we have a lot of things in there. We do like outbound games and cultural performance. So they perform their best, like maybe there's some music stuff, and that's a really great addition, especially in the night because we are very bored right there. Yes, maybe just like that.
Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello and welcome to my mini talk program board. I'm your host for Channel Muhammad Ramdan. Today we have a guest, one of the representative of the vocational high school who solo who participate in the overseas program from IDN, namely IDN Teaching in Thailand, which was held on August 20 until 20 August 2024, and this event has been included in various news. And also, we're going to feel a few tips for persons who want to join overseas like this guy. Without further ado, let's welcome Sora Algamar. Hello, Sora.
Yes, hello, Mr. Farshihan. It's glad to have a great talk today in a great morning, and especially it's a great opportunity to talk with you. Yes.
Okay, now we are for 3 sections. That's the first second for the program. So, I heard that you don't join the office program held by previous school, and what's kind of that program?
Actually, there's why did I join overseas program in my previous school is because there's a lot of this content that I don't really like. The first is I need to learn music. I don't have the basic of music or any Indonesian culture that really intact with me, and then there's a lot of my concern that I should bring when I go there. And then the third, it's very very expensive, so it will like take you around 30 million rupiah to join that program, and then you only last for 10 days in Italy. So this event is about cultural performance, I mean Indonesian cultural performance in Italy for around 10 days. And the next is like every day for 6 months I must commit to learn those things, like I want to learn like ankle or like any other Indonesian music. I really forget about those programs. And then it's not cheap, it will take a lot of my time, and then it's not that worth it.
That means that the trip up like the expensive and not worth it.
Yes. And it's actually like maybe it will not bring a lot of lesson for me, because the lesson is just all about like progressing and then hard work, not like when we go backpacker or any other stuff. I will get a lot of more lessons and a lot of like a big experience, but it's just about go to Italy and then just bring the best from your country, perform something, and then done. What should we do? Do vacation, all people do vacation, right? But like experience, I need those more experience for 30 million, but it's not that great for 30 million.
So, about the identity, then how do you get this info about identity in Thailand?
It's actually really really weird, because the first I didn't really know about this program a week before the deadline, and then one like 5 hours before deadline, suddenly someone gave to me, hey, why don't you join IDN Thailand? It's very good, it's very worth it, And then suddenly Mr. Rizat asked me to go to IDN during those registration time. So I'll push my CV, my portfolio, and my motivation letter or any other stuff in just around 2 hours before deadline. So it's very hectic. Actually, I finished this at 11:30 p.m. During the night, because that day we allowed to use our laptop until morning.
That you stay up.
Yes, during the first days of my 11th grade journey.
And what's the main reason you interest join identity in Thailand? The main reason.
The main reason actually I want to, I've been went through a lot of like mengajar stuff, and then I want to upgrade my experience and expand my opportunity to go abroad, and it's actually a good chance for me to go abroad into the Thailand, and it's because it's cheap and I've got a lot of experience, because right there we're going to teach a real Thailandese, a real Thailand people. They don't speak English, they don't speak Indonesia either, they don't speak Malay, but some of them speak Malay and Indonesia and English, but most of them they don't speak Malay, English or Indonesia. So it's like a great experience for me, and little I know that for 10 days we're not just teaching, we actually got a new experience. We joined an international scout camp from Malaysia, Indonesia and Thailand, and it's such a great addition to our journey, because it's the first time I talk with Thailand, Malaysia and Indonesian people. I mean just Thailand, Indonesia particularly, like more personal, knowing them, get their number or take a picture with them, I exchange my my scarf, those scarf, yes, maybe there's a lot of things.
Okay, now it's about the difference. What the difference between identity and your previous going to Florence, Italy?
Actually I didn't really have that vision from the Florence in Italy. I mean in Italy, yes, I don't have any vision, but I think the difference is that from my friends' perspective that I've taught by them, that the difference is that when they go to Italy, they got a premium treatment, flying on a 5-star airline to that place. They go to Qatar first before go to Italy, and then they land in Italy, and then Italy is like the European, right? They got a lot of travel around the world, around those Italy area, the point of interest, and they actually got a lot of appreciation from the government of Indonesia and the government of Italy, and there's a lot of stuff, And for the difference is that yes, we got appreciation from they are obviously higher in price terms, right? But an experience when I teach it to Thailand, I think it's a bit more better. I got a lot of experience that, like, I've got a vision of a backpacker. We go to that place with like less luggage, and we sleep. We sleep with the Thailand people, with the same Thailand people, and then we connect with them, we talk with them, and I've got a lot of friends in there, like around 10 Thailand people are there. I've got their Instagram and something, and we teach. And teach is not all of the people that around my age has a chance to teach someone, especially in overseas. Like it's like a special program for all of us, especially for people my age or like my friends my age or my colleagues or something. And that's probably the biggest difference, man. And the biggest difference, obviously, it's a different school and has different ideology. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. How about what's that? How many students from? That's the first question. Though, how many students at each branch?
That's a really good question. From Solo, first of all, from Solo, there is actually two. I went to candidates, me and Hussein from grade 9, and then there is 4 people from junior high school of IDN Jonggol, and then 2 people from RPL, IDN Jonggol, 11th grade, and then DKV, IDN Jonggol, 11th grade also, and then there is from Sentul. From Sentul, he is an RPL student, and what makes special the Sentul one is that the Sentul person that I've met is actually the student council president of IDN Teaching.
Wow.
Yeah, that's really great connection for me, especially link. I got a lot of links with the Jonggol, especially Jonggol and Sentul candidates, and it's actually a great addition to our, stuff.
Okay, now we're gonna move to another section called the experience. Okay, this is about the experience during the program. Okay, the first one, in which event did you participate in IDN Teaching Thailand, and how long did it last?
Actually, there's two events that I've conduct in Thailand. The first one is international scout camp with the Thailand, Indonesian, and Malaysian candidates. So we have a lot of things in there. We do like outbound games and cultural performance. So they perform their best, like maybe there's some music stuff, and that's a really great addition, especially in the night because we are very bored right there. Yes, maybe just like that, and it lasts for 3 days. But I think the best part is when we go to the public school of Thailand, so I could see the true people in Thailand, not the Muslim one, because the Muslim, I think, has the same feeling, when you see Muslim in Indonesia and in Thailand.
Okay, what were your first impression upon arriving in Thailand? Your first impression?
Okay, that's actually a really great contrast between Malaysian and Thailand border. So before I went to went to Thailand, I went to the border of Malaysia, and it's very, very huge. It's like 10 times this building. It's very huge. And then when we enter the Thailand border, the customs, it's very small, but it's still good. And the first time I saw it's a woman that worked there, and it's the first time I saw a Thailand people, and like, oh, they sound really different. They're like that. It sounds like a bit lower than us, and it's actually a great first impression for me in Thailand. And because it's on the border, I didn't see, like, if you see the television or any media, like Thailand is like a huge city or something, and there's a statue. In this place, there's no statue because I went to Sadao, and it's actually a Muslim region, so there's not a lot of statue, but there's a pictures of the king of Thailand.
Did you notice any significant cultural difference between our country, Indonesia, and Thailand, and how did you adapt to them?
Actually, yes. Actually, I've got help by the Muslim community. It got really helped me to develop the bonding with them because we have the same religion, so like almost the same as the same. But the difference is that they have a bit different taste in foods, and that's what I've noticed a lot. And how they talk and how they move their body, how they walk, it's like a bit different but the same. And especially they sometimes, I don't want to tell about a lot of tough stuff because it's just what I saw in the tip of the iceberg. And I've adapted because we are Muslim. Each of us are Muslim, and we are the same as ASEAN. Like when you meet the people, you like smile and then like this, do something like this, just like Indonesia, or maybe bow your bodies a bit when talking with them. Maybe there's a lot of cultural, connection with Indonesia and Thailand because we're the same thing. And actually, like 100 years ago, Thailand is part of Nusantara. By Sriwijaya, they went to Thailand and invaded those stuff. Maybe that's just like that.
Okay, can you share an interesting experience or the biggest challenge you faced during IDN Teaching in Thailand?
Actually, it's the biggest experience, the biggest challenge is that I must adapt with the people right there, especially in language barrier. So sometimes when I talk in English, they didn't know some words, so I just use Google Translate, or just use hand sign, like I want to go there, I want to go there, just like go there, maybe just like that. And then the interesting experience is that when I teach in Thailand, they don't speak any English language, only some of them speak English language, and it's really a really good experience. So I could speak English, but I'm still using my hands to move a bit, and something that's a great thing. Like I teach, but didn't really understand my language, but they understand the material.
Okay, what material do you teach to students in Thailand?
For because of the KV and RPL are mixed, so we like separate two materials. So for DKV they will teach Canva and Figma, and for RPL we teach Tailwind CSS framework.
Now we're going to jump another segment that is about the impact what you get in IDN Teaching Thailand. Okay, the first one is about learning and personal growth. What skill did you acquire during IDN Teaching in Thailand?
Okay, first of all, especially the biggest skill that I've got from Thailand is actually talking with foreigners. Like some of Indonesian people really like, a bit scared when talking with Thailand, especially me. I have a bit of scare when talking with foreigners, but I just roll those barriers. I don't care about anything, just talk with them. I talk with Malaysian, I will talk with Thailand, and I talk with some of Indonesian right there. And it's a bit a great experience because I break my my fear, and I just talk with them. Just they are the same, they have the same face like us, but just have a different language. So sometimes when they, passing by me, I just said like Assalamualaikum, and then they will say Waalaikumsalam gitu, and just like that. And some of them understand Malay, so I must adapt with the Malay language. And then the second, especially communication, I enhance my communication skills, especially in public speaking side.
Okay. And how did identity in Thailand help you grow personally or personally?
Professionally, like actually it's all about adaptation. So for professionally side, I must like stay on my feet, stay on the line, don't break the rules, just do what I should do. I teach, I join the program, and I follow the rules. I don't break any rules, and like when I teach professionally. I don't like make jokes or something. I just focus on my teaching, especially because the language barrier really barricade me to connect with them. But we sometimes laugh a lot, we joke, but we don't understand any other each other jokes. So it's like this I don't understand. She or he didn't understand either, And for personally, I finally got a lot of friends from Thailand, and that's a great addition for my experience, like talking with another person, and it's a really great personal growth for me because I've managed to, talk with the foreign people, and that's a really great addition for us. Yes, I mean for me, not for us. For us, it's like for the Jompo people and etc. Yes, me and.
Okay, was there a moment during identity in Thailand where you feel particularly proud or accomplished?
Of course, especially when the Indonesian Counting and International Scout Camp show their Indonesian culture, and like almost everyone from Thailand, Malaysia, and Indonesia, they like impressed by that, like, oh, Indonesia, and like every time Indonesia performed something, it became like a banger, like it's a great presentation, like wow, Indonesia, and it likes enlightens my flames, like whether that I am Indonesian, I'm proud from Indonesia, and for accomplishment, especially in teaching, like I've accomplished teaching a stranger, a complete stranger that I didn't even know their language, I didn't even know their culture, and that's what makes this event really special for me because I feel proud teaching someone that I didn't even know, and especially I've enhanced my portfolio that I hope in the future could help me enter the workforce or the work field or something.
Okay, now it's about the relationship and everything there. So, how's your experience interacting with the participants or workforce in Thailand?
Actually, there's downside and upsides when I, talking with the Thailand people, especially because once more, language barrier. It's like a great barrier for us to bridge, especially we don't know each other language. And the time actually it's like the same almost like Indonesia. If you are a good man, you'll get a good outcome from them. So I just like talk to them, I don't break the rules of them, I just being polite, sometimes greet them, especially the greeting someone, and you must greet someone a lot there. They will like respect you. And when they respect you, they will talk to you, and then sometimes they help you. Like sometimes when I walk, and then I just like I want to walk to like 7-Eleven. It's like 1 kilometer from my place. I like just like that, handing my hands, and then I just do politely. Want to go to 7-Eleven, and when he says 7-Eleven, I enter the car, and then he traveled me to 7-Eleven, and it's like wow. And after that, I just respect them, and he respect me back. And when you respect people, people will respect you. And sometimes they don't want to like cheat you, because sometimes if you don't have any respect in your society, you will get cheated out. Like the price will be higher for you, but for other people will be lower, just like that. So like be polite, and with some of them, and some of them smile. Smile is really good thing to break the barrier of language, and any language in the world, not just in Thailand. You go to China, you smile. You go to Japan, you smile. But in Arabia, I don't know why, but some people said you don't smile in Arabia. I don't know. Maybe I'm sorry, especially to women. Yeah, it's just like that. But smile is like a powerful language for us. Smile and greeting. It's like a really powerful language for us to connect with a lot of people. It will break your breaking the ice from your body, or the aura that you expel something, just like that.
Okay, did you manage to build strong professional network of friendship, and how have they impacted you?
Yes, professional networks, right, or relationship friendships. Yeah, actually, I got a lot of friends from Thailand, but my most strongest network is just from 2 person, because they can speak English. Yeah, we've connected with them, and he like guide me sometimes in Thailand, like don't eat this, it's haram. Don't eat this, it's haram. That's a really good addition for your travel, because country like Thailand is not a Muslim majority, and some of the meals are not halal for us, and it's a really bad thing when we eat those stuff, right? It will become a haram food. Yeah, and in the future, maybe I have a plan with them. Maybe in the future we could connect and create a community, or making like connection stuff. Or maybe when I go to Thailand, they will like accommodate me, and when they come to Indonesia, I will accommodate them.
So when you build a friend to bond a friendship with
Yes.
them, they will help you how to.
Of course. And Thailand actually the first time I got help by foreigners, by the locals. The first time I got help by them, and it's really good help, especially like Thailand is a Muslim country. We need a lot of guidance towards their culture, and that's really great addition, because you will get a lot of trap right there. Like sometimes there's a lot of a lot of things that contradict with the Islamic culture and Indonesian culture, and that's really great if you have a lot of friends. Yes.
Okay, so it's now about the entire introduction. So how was this experience influence your perspective on the world or your future career?
Yes. I've realized that globalization really matters these days, and if you have a lot of friends from around the world, maybe your problems would be less big, because I see a lot of perspective, in the world, and my mind is getting bigger towards the world. And when I see the world bigger, I see a lot of perspective, and it will like enhance my vision towards the future, especially my career. And I like it ignites my brain to like, let's study in Malaysia, let's study in Thailand, let's study in London. Maybe it will be great to enhance my globalization, enhance my skill on the globalization era.
Okay. What are the biggest changes you've noticed in yourself since returning from IDN Teaching in Thailand?
I think the biggest change is that, my brain is a bit fresh or enlightened by the fact that the world is huge. It's not just about Indonesia. It's not just about when you study in University of Indonesia or in UGM and or something something. The world is big. It's not just about Indonesia. Indonesia is a huge country, but their impact to the world, they have every country has impact to the world. Indonesia has impact, but when you go out there, you see the impact that each particular country impacts the world, especially Thailand. And that's what I realized.
Okay. If you give the chance, would you want to participate in similar program like IDN Teaching in other country again, and why? What reason?
Of course, I will. The reason is like I want to enhance my, my insights about the world, because the world is small.
Yeah.
It's up to us if we want to explore the world or not.
Right.
We have a lot of privilege, right? Our parents is like our parents can accommodate all of the stuff, can pay all of our stuff, and it's just up to us. We want it or not. Especially, people are special like us because we have a lot of money. Our parents have money, so why not enjoy? Use it before it's getting good. Before my parents get retirement, we must just use it.
The opportunity, you must take the opportunity.
Yes, because it's will not last long, especially when you get married in the future or get children, and those opportunities will be lost forever.
Okay, so it's now about the section, the last maybe, it's called Teach and Recommendation. So what tip would you give to someone interested in joining an overseas program?
The first is you must have the courage to go to outside, because you must have that value to, follow the rules right there, and especially you have that mental to overcome the situation that will surprise you, especially you are not in your country right now, you're in someone else's country. If you got, if you lost your passport, if you got, if you got arrested, it will have a lot of things to do, and not all of people can overcome those stuff. And the second is like you need to have an English skill. That's maybe the biggest part of it.
Okay, why English is speaking much about English? Why English is so important to join the office program like IDN Teaching Thailand?
Yes, because English, in the history, English has colonized a lot of nations, almost the whole world, especially Indonesia. Indonesia has colonized by the England for like around 2 years or something, and if you don't speak English, you will lost in this world, because the world there's 800 million people. I forget the data. Where's the data? I forgot. 800 million people who speak English. And when you speak English, you're not just stay in Indonesia, but you will go to around the country by speaking just only one language. You can go to China, or India, to Paris, to a lot of stuff. And when you speak English, you expand your opportunity.
So not just English, you can speak
Yes.
another language of your life, right? Okay, is there any message that you want to convey to the audience who wish to participate in the overseas program?
Maybe there's small words, yeah. If there's opportunity, just take it. If you see the opportunity, just take it and just do it. Everything is just like, Allah gave us a lot of chance to expand our opportunity, especially our skills and etc. etc. Just do it. Don't bother any other words. Don't bother people who like hate you, or don't bother any voices that inside your head that stop, you cannot do this, you're Batman, etc. etc. Just do it. Just submit their stuff and then just join those programs.
Okay, thank you so much, Sora Algamar,
Yes.
for sharing your story with me today. It's been a pleasure hearing about your journey and the insight that you get in Thailand. Thank you so much. And thank you for your audience who watched this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and leave a review. Okay, remember guys, if you want to join the office program like Sora Algamar, don't forget to learn English and another language. Because if you don't learn English, you cannot travel around the world. And also, you have a big courage if you want to enjoying the overseas study. So that's all from me. Thank you for watching.